Good morning, this is Jonathan Hostetler. Welcome. Thanks for joining me for breakfast. We'll be having half a dozen raw eggs here in just a moment. But before I do that, I'd like to explain about some of the health benefits of raw eggs, as well as why it's fun to consume raw eggs. Raw eggs are actually a whole superfood, which simply means that it has a host of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, things that the body needs for being healthy and strong, and it has it in the proper proportions. For example, raw eggs have a large amount of calcium in them, which is good for building stronger muscles, better bones, things of that nature. And in order for calcium to be absorbed into the body also needs to have magnesium at the same time. And raw eggs have magnesium. And it has it in the perfect proportions so that when the body receives the calcium, it has the magnesium around it that it needs to absorb it and really make best use of that nutrient. The same with a lot of other nutrients. I won't get into all the details, but it also has protein, which is good for building stronger muscles. So it's all around a good, healthy food. However, not all raw eggs are equal. I would not recommend consuming raw eggs from a supermarket or grocery store because most likely those eggs come from commercially grown chickens, which are under a lot of stress, fed of hormones, just not given a healthy diet, and an unhealthy chicken makes an unhealthy egg. And what's the point of eating an unhealthy egg? Plus, there are potentially health risks in eating unhealthy eggs because of the diseases that could come from them. So I would recommend getting your raw eggs from a local farm that has chickens that are in a stress-free environment, that are not injected with hormones, pasture-fed, and if you can, ask the farm to set aside a couple eggs back for you that are non-refrigerated. Refrigerating it does deaden the nutritional value a little bit, but most importantly, it decreases the shelf life of the egg. So if you do have to get refrigerated eggs, I'd recommend consuming them in less than a week's time. Otherwise, it can last a little bit longer. But the most important thing is when you do crack the egg open and put it into the glass that you'll be drinking it from, just take a look at the egg and see. Give it a smell, see if it smells off. If it doesn't smell good, would not recommend consuming it. It's not fun to get sick. Oh, that actually leads me to the next topic of interest, why it's fun to consume raw eggs. Have you ever been sick? I have. Not fun. So, by consuming raw eggs, you're giving your body the nutrition it needs and all the good stuff it needs to be strong and healthy. Sick's not fun, being healthy is, so that's why it's fun to drink raw eggs. So in this demonstration here, I'll be having 6 raw eggs. If you're starting out for the first time and you've never guzzled any raw eggs before, I recommend starting with 1 or 2 and build up. Get your body used to the raw eggs. Build up to whatever amount you're looking to have. 6 is a good number to have if you're wanting to replace your breakfast. This gives you, as you can see, a large amount of substance, and that substance is extremely healthy. So it doesn't really matter if you guzzle it all at one time or take your time at it. I like to guzzle it, so I'll just see how many I can do. Here it goes. It doesn't really have much of a taste at all. As long as the yolk is not broken, you don't have a whole lot of taste in it. I like to rinse it off with a little bit of water. But there's not really any gross taste at all to it. Now, I do recommend having the yolk with the white because there's a lot of cholesterol in the yolk, and if you have it just by itself, you'll be giving your body a little bit more cholesterol than it really needs. Now, by having the yolk with it, the components of the yolk enable by having the egg white with it, it enables the components of the yolk to be properly digested by the body. So, I hope this has been informative, inspirational, motivational. Give it a try, have fun with it, have a great day, and God bless.